Welcome back. This is Gamebreakers. I am Thomas. I am here with Axel, Allison, Will, Shragon, and Mario, continuing our 5th edition game, Dungeons & Dragons. Of course, you are right in the middle of a session, so if you've started with this video, for God's sake, go back. Obdao, the ancestor spirit Tabaxi warrior, has just taken the field. Meanwhile, Alex.
All right, well, Alex doesn't like being this injured. She doesn't really want to be this injured anymore. So she got way back when the Chewinga gave her 3 charges of cure wounds. I'm assuming that acts the same as the spell, and it takes an action to cast one of them, one of the charges. So she's going to go ahead and do that as her action.
Those things being charged, you could pop off the like all 3 of them as a single.
Yeah,
like,
do one big heal.
3.
Ooh, that is nice. Okay, is cure wounds 2d8?
If you do all 3, it would be 3d8
per level / charge. Yeah.
3d8. So yeah, let's just do all 3. Might as well. So, rolling 3d8. 13 points. We like that.
All of a sudden, a tiny Chewinga appears that is basically the same height as Alex, and just like smears a little paint on her face that sinks in, and she's healed.
She tries to get it to high-five her.
It immediately disappears.
It had the animal mouse. Yeah.
Wow, somebody's blowing off fireworks here. Okay.
Bonus actions?
So as a bonus action, she will see how far she is. She's quite a ways out. She's 60 feet from the bad guy, so she'd have to move her full move 30 feet forward to get up there. Yeah, all right. So she's going to move to 30 feet, which I believe is just to the right of Ole there. Oh, there's a... right, that doesn't work because she's at 20-foot elevation, so she'd have to drop down, so it'd be slightly more. So even with her full... If she takes her full 30, she'll still be 35 or 40 away from Tavixanim, right? Because of the elevation change.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's say she's just gonna fly over and sit on Chippy's shoulder, so the next time he moves, she'll be carried along with him. That's her move. As a bonus, she will... So if she's sitting on his shoulder like he was a mount, and she casts, and she does the aid another action for his upcoming attack, and then he goes and does a melee attack. Since she's then on his shoulder, she'll be within 30 feet of the opponent, right? Even though she's not right now?
You could ready an action to, when you get within 30 feet, trigger the help action. That's mechanically how that narrative description would work out.
All right. Yeah, let's do that. She'll use her reaction to do the help another action as soon as Chippy is ready for it. And so that action is a bonus. So she's readying her bonus action, which then requires her reaction, and so then that's the end of her turn. Yeah?
Indeed.
Woo!
Roken.
So he's still 45 feet away from me.
Yes. I mean, 55 with elevation.
Let's see, my fox is. I'm gonna have my fox cast Sacred Flame. So he needs to make a dex.
Just
Flame-like radiance just tries to descend upon him.
effortlessly glides out of the way on a critical success.
Cantrip.
Oh. Well, he got it on the first roll anyway, so disadvantage didn't count. Because it's against... Oh, maybe it's also magical effects.
The DC is very low, so he probably... Anyway.
He got a nat 20. There's... Sorry.
So... That... Oh, yeah. How many spell slots I used? I'm going to cast Ray of Frost again.
Okay. So is your fox going to use a bonus action to help you?
Yeah.
Okay. It didn't while it was stunned. I was just making sure.
Yeah. It was the same roll both times. 23 to hit.
He can't even shield his way out of that. Roll all that sneak attack damage. Even in his smoky, ghostly form, even with his resistance to fire, every time you hit him with this, it stings. Or
This is
cold
fire.
this time.
Yeah.
Right? Still.
So 14 sneak attack, 11 cold. Is the Ray of Frost careens toward him.
I think the sneak attack is the same damage as the...
It is. It gets typed as per the attack. And you do see he does seem resistant to cold as well. But it remains damage.
We back up. And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. You get cover from the cliff again. Ole.
Gonna roll some constitutions. Dear God.
Yes.
You've got some fighting room.
All right. Let's see.
And we've got clear audio.
Yay. How do we handle potions?
They take an
Is
action.
actually
We've triple checked all the rules. We figured out they take an action.
would I still get my second attack?
No, the attack action gives you 2 attacks, and that action takes your regular action.
Mm, 25 from here. Okay. We'll go there. Get my math as we can. So. Okay. First one is 22. Second one is 19.
He is going to go ahead and is he gonna yeah, he's gonna spend the reaction and go ahead and pop his shield, and that'll block them both.
Okay.
Unless anyone is gonna counterspell his shield. Going once, going twice. Okay. Bonus actions, anything else?
Lump.
Indeed. I will forego putting the icon in and out for just the very moment. You are able to find a square that is not going to hit your friends.
But could it hit me?
Yes. Although then it would also hit Azaka and Gom or Picklish.
Well, I mean, if it were right here.
Yeah, if you put it like right above Picklish, it would hit you, Picklish, and Devixenim. All right. You know what? Now that I think about it, Gom is tall as well as wide, and so you would actually the least you could do is hit Gom, or more people. If you want it to hit you, you're also going to hit Picklish.
I think Picklish can take it.
Okay.
So
Roll that flump damage.
2.
Okay. Everyone involved takes at least a minimum of 1.
Let me. Let's see. Yeah, unstable backlash. When you're in peril during a rage, the magic within you can lash out immediately after you take damage. Blah 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 blah. So I get to re-roll my wild magic surge.
Okay. So one little sparkle of radiant floof just lands right in your eye, and all of a sudden,
All right, well, that's not too bad. You can teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see until your rage ends, and I get to use it as a bonus action.
oh shit!
I was hoping for something else, but I'll take that.
That doesn't suck.
No.
Okay, so yeah, the radiant sparkle of floof lands in your eye and resets your whole perspective on how the battlefield is set now. Picklish.
Oh, is he able to do something?
He is unstunned.
All right.
Oh wait, I take it back. I was not zoomed in far enough. Picklish gets unstunned. Azaka Stormfang has had all of enough of this shit. She bounces on your back, Gom, and just skitters her way. I'm certain you've had a cat skitter across your back, and leaps behind this ghostly creature. Crits on her first shot, misses on her second. And gets past the shield on the third, I think. I'm gonna have to check that. No. And one claw gets deflected off the shield. But that critical bite is gonna do a whole bunch of ephemeral damage. Chippy, you can see all of these things taking real wounds out of the ethereal Divixenim with your see invisibility. And he is up next.
Oh boy.
Let's say I have you all exactly where I want you, but I don't want you. And then he will use. Wait, let me triple check. The Ring of Elemental Command. Pretty sure it's gonna be. And casts a wall of fire in a dome all around him. Getting the 20 feet in diameter. Okay, there we go. It's not.
I think you want that.
Yeah, that'll do. Thanks. And 5, 10, 15, one more. He's going to set it right there. So Ole, Picklish, Azaka, and Gom will all need to make me dexterity saves. He reaches out with an ethereal hand, and a very real gout of fire erupts, and he turns it into a circle and just whips it over his head into a dome.
Chippy says, "Man, this amulet is so helpful." And since he is within 60 feet, he just goes ahead and counterspells.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. There we go.
He will counterspell your counterspell. Are you upcasting your counterspell?
Because I verbally said I was going to do it with the amulet. Is it possible to upcast it?
Nope. And he does the same thing. He's like, "Yes, it is, isn't it?" And then like a ghostly version of him comes out and grabs the amulet and flashes it at the amulet, and together, you've nullified one of each other's reactions. And charges on that amulet.
The bummer.
Wear him
Man, I
down.
just can't wait to get another one of those amulets. I can just taste it.
All right, deck saves all around. I will make one for Azaka. Not all around, obviously. Only some of you are special. Azaka did not do great.
Do we get to use the D4 for this?
Yes, this is a save.
Okay.
Azaka still did not do great. There was no D4 that was going to get her out of this one. Okay, if you got less than a 19, you're gonna take a full 18 fire damage. Half on a half if you got above 19. Just a second so I can get Zaka's hit points. And as a move action, Ole, actually, you will all get an attack of opportunity if you have a reaction left.
So Gom's gonna let fly with the Thagomizer.
Okay.
I was missing out. Oh, that's a crit. I do
Oh.
love it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
I am going to demonstrate some of my elemental fury.
Okay.
Lightning. And I'm using a 3rd level slot, so that looks like. Oh no, I could have done it like this. 15 lightning on top of the 22 bludgeoning.
I will only remind you that several times ago you discovered that acid was the element that he wasn't immune to on that list.
I
Or
do
resistant
love
to.
all of that, but it
But
was
if you had another effect in mind, go ahead.
chosen at turning
Okay.
when I turned into the Ankylosaurus.
Sorry,
Which
it's each
was
of its
lightning.
turns.
So wait, what? So 22 bludgeoning and then 15 and 20, so 35
Oof.
lightning.
Oof.
And then he needs to make a Constitution save. DC 7.
And he did make his Thagomizer strength roll as well. Oh, the Constitution. Oh, but this is against a spell effect.
Yep, the savage.
Still didn't help.
So, because of lightning, at the start of each turn, he makes the saving throw or loses the reaction until the start of his
Okay.
turn. And the first attack it makes is at disadvantage.
Nice. So you send a jolt of energy crackling into it. Ole, Picklish. You might be muted again.
Okay. Okay. I was like, Picklish definitely misses with a 3 plus whatever he's gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
Ole 19, 26.
That will do it.
Okay. That's a.
So even as you are moving through him, while he gets just smashed with the Thagomizer, you catch him with your staff and not only do damage, but sort of like twist him up and move him around so that all of his movement is wasted.
Yep. So
What a bunch of bullshit.
13.
13 damage.
Yep. And he's not moving anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, none of that did as much as you would have as it's ever done to a training dummy, but he sure fucking hated it, and he's stuck there. So that is the end of his turn.
And since I took damage, I'm gonna roll the fucking D8 again. Yeah, okay, I still ended up with the teleport. Whatever.
All right. Let me double check Wall of Fire whether you need to save now or at the end of your turn.
It was up in here, right? Yeah. Something like that.
Would be if you end your turn in the fire, you're gonna take more fire damage.
Okay. Well, I think it's more of the bonk
Okay.
or the fag. So action tail. And I do have the insignia of claws, so that's going to be a 20 to hit.
Okay. You have taken away one of his reactions, and so he's just going to take the hit.
Oh no, he failed the electrics. He doesn't have reactions. That's the lightning.
I know.
Yeah.
I said
All
what
right.
I said.
There we go. So let's see. That is going to be a hit. The 17, 18 bludgeoning. I got a +1 on it. I will expend another 3rd level spell for the 3d8. Lightning, 11. So 18. And that is the Fag Strike. Is the Wall of Fire concentration?
It is, except it's from an item. So it just runs out its duration.
Back up. Get some space between us here.
Okay.
And strike and move. That'll be the end of the Ankylosaur's turn. The bees recover.
Indeed.
The bees recover. And that is the end of that. Yep.
All right. Chippy.
Alrighty, here we go then. So, Chippy is going to move down to roughly where he thinks is within 30 feet.
Okay.
And verifying with the ruler, that should be exactly 30 feet. And since Alex is still
Are you
on
going
his
to ground level?
Well, since it looks like I'm still above some rock, I guess I might as well go to 30 feet, but slightly above. So there. Look good.
Yeah, I mean the rocks are such that if you want to be at ground level, you be ground level. If you want to be 5-10 feet up, whatever you like.
Yeah, I don't care. Whatever that is, within 30 feet.
Okay.
And then so Chippy will cast Jim's magic missile, which he's one of his known spells, so he doesn't have to use his apparatus. And since Alex had been holding her saved action to help him with this ranged spell attack, he doesn't have advantage for this.
Does she have to be able to see the creature?
The
wall of fire is opaque.
That's a good question. I probably have to look at the text for that. And
I guess I described it as a dome, but it's a 20-foot high ring. Sorry.
All right. To aid an ally in attacking a creature. Okay. Does that put it in the text? Yeah, there we go. To aid an ally in attacking a creature, the target can be up to 30 feet away from the sidekick, and the sidekick can deal an extra blah, 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 blah.
Well, that's the coordinated.
Yeah, that's the one. To aid an ally in attacking a creature. That's the goal.
But that's not the action. Aid is the action. I'll look it up real quick.
Okay. So that would be under combat moves. The help action, yes. Doesn't actually say whether you can see them or not.
Okay, then if it doesn't say you must see them, then it doesn't matter.
That seems like that's a errata though, because
no. So sometimes it says so, sometimes it doesn't. When it doesn't, it means it doesn't matter.
All right. Anyway, so his second attack roll then would be the better at 28.
All right.
And so the magic missiles in this case, he's casting it. Go ahead.
You are at a disadvantage, so it's going to be a flat roll because you are shooting blind. You are shooting through an opaque wall at a 5-foot space where you know the creature is. It's a disadvantage shot. You're blind.
Is it a full sphere?
It's 20 foot high, but no, not a dome.
Well, what if he was to go directly above it and shoot down? Could he see it then?
Yeah, but I don't think you have the movement to do that and cast a spell. 20 feet, so 20-foot vertical plus 30 more feet.
Well, he was already at 20 feet when he was just outside the cave. His move is 40, so he could get to essentially the edge. He could get to above right there.
He would be at the 20-foot mark, so it would be up to your eyes, like it's still a wall in front of you at 20 feet.
Well, what if he used 5 foot of movement? What if he went 35 and
I don't know. What if
feet?
Move your decide.
Okay, how about this?
What ifs? Well,
all right. So the obvious thing that I'm trying to accomplish, I thought I was communicating this, is fly to the extent of his movement at whatever elevation is required to see the target.
And you don't have the movement for that. You have 40 feet of movement. That will get you up to the edge of the fire where actually you will have to make a dex save for damage because you're within 10 feet of the flames.
All right. So what if he went 30 foot forward and 10 feet up? Then he would be able to see. Then he would not be damaged.
You don't have the move. you like with 10 feet up with 40 feet forward, going at an angle, 20 feet down, he's at ground level. You could just take the disadvantage. It's okay. But there's just not the move for that. Your move is 60, right?
Move is 40.
Move is 40. You started at 20. You could get.
You're starting in the center of Leomund's tiny hut. I was actually outside. That's why.
Okay. Well, so 40 would still get you to where it's in your face, and you'd be taking damage. Yeah, there's just not the move for it.
It's not possible. Got it. Okay.
If you had something that gave you bonus move, I don't know, but we'll keep you at 20 so that it won't be issues further. And do you want to move the full 40 then? Or 30 forward and 10 up to set yourself up for next turn?
Let's just stop at 40 and shoot at disadvantage through the wall.
Okay.
All right, so the first attack at 14 misses, right?
Yes.
Okay, so since he's upcasting at 3rd level, that's 2 extra missiles for a total of 5. So that's 4 more.
Oh, wait, Jim's magic missile does have an attack. Okay. So yeah, keep roll all those attacks. It's going to be a straight roll because you have help. That's a hit. That's a hit.
All right, was that 5? I think that was a total of 5.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 3 of those hit. Or 4. 4. Yeah, it was only the first one that missed. Those are force, so they're right. Jim's magic missile still force.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's I count. 12, 19 total.
Nice.
And none of those were crits, right? All right, 19 total.
And he has no resistance at all to that, so that was full 19 damage.
And then he will push Alex off of his shoulder and use a bonus action with his Far Step spell that's still been concentrating on it this whole time, and just pop back to what he guesses is 55 feet away.
From the wall or from where you think Devix? Oh, from Devixnum. Okay.
Where he thinks Devixnum's 55 feet away.
Okay.
And that's the end of his turn.
Obdao.
So Obdao, I think, is gonna pull out his longsword. I guess he's gonna try to charge. How far away?
All right, you jump through the flames.
25 feet, yeah. He's gonna try to jump through the flames. Let me try to move it. How can I move it? Sorry, I'm getting familiar with these. Okay, there we go. So it's gonna move through the flames. And then he's going to try to attack it with his longsword.
Let's see some rolls.
Let's do it.
All right, the attack action. So I think you, fighter, you're going to have a whole bunch of stuff going on. It's the first time you've ever seen Ubdao draw a weapon. Describe what kind of fighting style are you coming in with?
I'm trying to find the. Sorry, let me. Oh man. So it's great weapon fighting. And
So this would be a great sword?
yes.
Got it.
Yeah, it's a great sword, sorry, but I think I made a mistake and put a long sword.
That's all right. It's just a difference in the damage.
Okay,
2d6.
perfect. So let me roll the first stack, 26. And then the second one. 16.
Go ahead and roll your damage on the first one. That's a solid hit.
Okay, damage.
I mean, by solid, I mean ethereal. As your blade passes straight through the cloudy form, but you still feel resistance. You feel like you're cutting through something.
Okay. And then the second one, miss, right?
Yeah. Bonus actions, anything else?
Okay, bonus actions. Not right now.
Okay. Oh,
now
the damage, I'm sorry, is a 2d6 plus your strength.
Oh, 2d6.
Right, that's not.
Oh, right. I throw the damage that is here. I'll fix that. So I can just go here. 2d6. Roll. 2d6 plus my strength. $14.
Nice. So that's significantly better. At the end of your turn, I'm gonna need everybody within 30 feet. You know the drill. Alex is elevated, right? So she's not gonna get hit. But Azaka, Picklish, Ole, Obdow, I need Constitution saves. Hey, welcome to the game. You finally get to deal with this crap. Oh, Azaka just tanking on this one. She's great.
Love to see it.
Right.
That's what
Don't
we
forget, it's a save. You get plus 1d4 for Picklish and Ole.
That might make a big difference for Picklish here again. Okay.
It did make a big difference for Picklish. You succeeded. For the first time, Picklish was able to hold on to reality. And that, and as he does, and just looks and like, oh man, it was all this one? Ah, that would be the perfect place at the top of the round for us to cut for the evening. And that will jump in at hopefully the demise. Devixenum is in real rough shape at this point. You guys definitely have him on the ropes, but I have noticed that it has come at quite some cost. So we'll see how it all shapes out and who lives, who dies next round. For those watching, thank you for watching. Thank you all for playing. If you want to see more, hit like. If you want to see, or wait, if you how do outros work? If you like what you see, hit like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. If you'd like to see it get better, there's links in the doobly-doo. Meanwhile, have a good game.
I heard you say notification spells. That was good.